10 years.
Monday Night Mayhem.
Standing here with a much smaller, thinner version of the Big Mosh, the medium Mosh, or the small Mosh.
I don't even need to do an introduction. we're actually taken down here at the International Center right after Ring of Honor's latest internet pay-per-view, Glory by Honor 11, the Unbreakable Hope. You can follow him on Twitter at @TheLethalJ.
It's kind of loud in here. We don't need microphones. Can they hear?
Yes, I
Audio quality?
yeah, we're perfect. We're perfect here.
Technology now. We live in the age of technology and social media. Everybody's got a Twitter and a MySpace and a Facebook. I'm surprised that thing was picking up the audio.
When we started in 2002, Jay, there was no Facebook. There was no Twitter. You were in Special K and not the Serial.
Oh man.
10 years. First things first. Let the Mayhem Nation know you've been a part of the ride for a while. What's these 10 years been like for you?
Speaking of Special K, there was a special dance that I had to learn, the hardest dance ever. Especially since first of all, I can't dance anyway. So. And then there was this raver dance because we were a raver group, and I don't know, they were kind of showing something with the hand. Definitely.
You do a little bit of ecstasy. You can do those dances.
It's been a long, long time since I've seen you. It's been a long road. Wow, Special K, that goes back a long time. As a matter of fact, I haven't been in Ring of Honor for over 6 years. Walked up away at TNA there. And so I couldn't really do any Ring of Honor stuff. Now that I'm back, Ring of Honor's got a brand new engine driving them, courtesy of Sinclair Broadcasting Group. And I gotta say, it's amazing. I love it.
Now that we're past Glory by Honor 11, let's sort of backtrack a little bit. What was the return to the Toronto area like for yourself? Quite possibly the match of the night, with all due respect to Kevin Steen and Michael Hogan, which we'll talk about momentarily. But we're seeing a fire under for maybe the first time ever in your career. Jim Cornette out. It's Killer Instincts.
This little fire is nothing produced or made up in an office with a group of bookers or writers. This fire, I mean, I hate to touch on the subject, but Kevin Steen, let's just say what he did. He spit on my fanboy. You know, he just crossed the line. Without getting too much into it, I hate to break the kayfabe that everybody talks about. I hate to go behind the scenes and give you what really should have taken place and what really did happen. But unfortunately, I don't want to be the one to do that. Let's just say this fire that has been created, it's much needed. Especially since my return to Canada here. Last time I watched Kevin Steen win the title, the crowd was amazing. The Canadian fans are always electric. But this time coming back, I knew I was going to be in the ring with Davey Richards, and he's a phenomenal athlete. He's a former Ring of Honor world champion, and I was actually looking forward to it until what happened in Norway. This was kind of tainted, so I couldn't really enjoy my match, even though you told me we stole the show, which I mean, I'm not one to joke, but I just love the sound of that whenever somebody tells me that I stole the show. But it was petty theft, as Jim Cornette would say. We're in the hospital now, by the way. But I wish I could have really enjoyed this trip back to Canada, but my mind was elsewhere.
Now, from what we saw after the main event, looks like El Generico sending a message to Kevin Steen.
Speaking of Kevin, apparently there's been a list of demands, and he refused to come unless they agreed to the stupid little demands, one of which I can never wrestle him not just for the title, I can never wrestle him ever. So I'm actually waiting for somebody to take that belt away from me so I can get a shot at it.
Red Fruit Punch Gatorade.
Don't even mention it. It's so stupid.
All right, well,
it's a piece of shit.
Based on what you saw again, I mean, likely final battle, there could be a collision there.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking World Heavyweight Champion Jay Lethal. It's got a nice ring to it.
It does have a nice ring. Unfortunately,
came back to Ring of Honor for a reason.
Ben straight. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon unless someone can take the belt away from Kevin Steen. I've yet to see anybody back there. I mean, the man has... It's so frustrating because when you step into the ring with him, I mean, I'm willing to play by any rules that there are. Whatever rules are set, I'll play with them. But I just don't know what those rules are with him. I mean, there has to be some kind of guideline, some rule. I mean, I think the only way to dethrone him is there has to be a non-sanctioned falls count anywhere or something. Everything is legal. Because, I mean... It's just frustrating. It's just so frustrating.
Well, you know, calm down the frustration. I'm gonna paint a scene, and who are we to sort of fast forward to 2013? But WrestleMania weekend, Ring of Honor going to be in the New York, New Jersey area.
About 5 miles 5 to 10 miles from where I was born, just a quick old 10-minute train ride.
Quite possibly. I'm going to lay the scenario. It's maybe there's some dancing around your head, but I think that, you know, the millions of fans that you have around the world, Jay Lethal captures Ring of Honor World title during WrestleMania weekend, highlight of career. This whole picture, a lot of things are dancing in your head. You know, is that something that's really going through your mind? Just, you know, everything could be that perfect scenario. If there would be a perfect dream sequence, this is
the perfect dream sequence. As a matter of fact, here in Ring of Honor, I have no qualms about saying this. I wrestle harder than I've ever wrestled in my career. And you know why? It's because this is gritty. We don't have a big flashy screen. We don't have the big paycheck.
This isn't a blue screen, green screen.
You're not kidding me. We have no choice but to fight for our lives, fight for everything that we've got deep down inside. And like I said, I'll say it again, I've never fought as hard, wrestled as hard as I've done here in Ring of Honor. And I'm proud to say that. I'm very proud to say that. Like I said, I mentioned some of the reasons that we have to fight as hard. Money, big show, flashy lights, although we do have this nice little truss here with those. That's also pretty funny.
It's an expensive truss.
It is. But back to me fighting my heart out. Everybody in that locker room. If you can get a glimpse of that back door where a lot of the wrestlers are sneaking out, there's nobody standing up straight walking out that door. Everybody's got a limp. There's something wrong with everyone. Mike Mondo, little do you guys know, went to the hospital today due to an injury he suffered in his match. I mean, this, to me, Ring of Honor is where real stars are made, the stars of professional wrestling. This is not a television show. This is not a soap opera. This is actual wrestling. So we have no choice but to fight our heart out. And I think when you fight your heart out, you should be rewarded for that. And I think my only reward would be the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship, which somebody must take off of Kevin Steen because of his stupid ass command.
Again, the 10-year anniversary of Monday Night Mayhem. You can listen to new episodes of Monday Night Mayhem every week on the Wrestleview Radio Network. Follow us on Twitter at Field of Mayhem.
See, everybody's got a Twitter. This is the age of social media.
Yes,
not me.
Yes, indeed. That's right. Well, besides you, Chairman, Facebook.com/Monday Night Mayhem, Facebook.com/Field of Mayhem. Parting shot to the Mayhem Nation. They've been with you for a decade plus.
We got to seal this deal.
There we go. All right.
Mega Powers handshake right here.
Brother.
And with that handshake, Little Mosh, I bid you adieu. We're about to jump out of here. So it was fun.
That's right, Mayhem Nation. More on Monday Night Mayhem's official YouTube channel. Stay tuned. It's a 10-year anniversary celebration of